Hello, everybody, and welcome to Red Side Rants. Another weekend, another game. Manchester United against Burnley. The midweek drama is kind of dying down, and everyone is looking forward to this game because everyone wants to see what's gonna happen. Those who keep praying for Manchester United to fail, those who want to see us succeed, like the diehard fans like us, we just want to see our team win and back to the top. And yeah, so another game, must-win game. I don't even know how to feel about this game. Every Manchester United game, you're just ready for another surprise because you don't know if it's going to go left or it's going to go right. You go into a game, you're all confident, and then you come out of the game and it's like, fuck this shit. But yeah, this is a must-win game for Amorim. After the game against Grimsby, he kind of got overtaken by his emotions and he made some comments. But he's come out today to clarify that in a press conference and say, okay, he got, controlled by his emotions. And I understand Ruben Amorim is a young manager and, he's learning his job. He's learning how to be better. He's learning how to do better. So hopefully he can take that as a learning moment and we can put that behind us. Ineos are clearly backing him to stay as the manager, which I think is the right decision. If you ask me, like it's something tough to say, but I think it's the right decision. So Ineos are backing him. So we need to go into the game against Burnley. He needs a win. When I say he needs a win, he needs that win so badly. He needs the win. He needs to win against Burnley and go into the international break with some of the pressure off his shoulders, because right now I think he is under so much pressure. And it's very difficult to do your job effectively if you're under pressure. And I think that's one of the reasons why we lost the game against Grimsby. Not making any excuses for the players or anything, but those players went into that game with so much pressure. They wanted to, you have those who are trying to get their place in the starting 11, take their chance. You have those who were trying so hard to win, get their first goal, prove a point. We need to win the game. So all of that pressure is part of the reason why we lost that Grimsby. And like I said, not making any excuse for them because that shouldn't be the case. But we need to win against Burnley at home to kind of take some of the pressure off while we go into the international break. Reset. Ruben Amorim can have a conversation with the board and we see where we go from there. But yeah, there was another tweet that came out this morning from Marco Alcaraz, and I'm just going to see if I can read that real quick. The tweet says, "Understand Ruben Amorim has almost completely lost faith in both Andre Onana and Arte Baindi. There has also been a clear loss of confidence from the Man United players. Amorim pushing for a new goalkeeper before window shuts, with Sen Elements the most advanced. Understandable. If I was the manager, I would lose faith as well in Onana and Baindi. I don't know. He's almost completely, but I have lost complete faith in them, both of them. I have lost complete faith. They're part of the reasons why we find ourselves in this situation right now. Against Arsenal, against Grimsby. Each one has their own mistake, Baindi and Onana respectively. But yeah, so hopefully we can get in a new goalkeeper before the transfer window shuts on Monday. Yeah, Monday. So hopefully we can bring in a new goalkeeper and maybe he can do better. From the look of things, I don't think another midfielder is going to be coming in this window. I would love to have one because I still think we need one. But it looks like, if you ask me, Ineos are just going to wait until next season when Casemiro leaves on a free. So we can go for Baleba. The strategy has been, looking at it, the strategy has been strengthen the defense last season, which is what they did. They brought in a lot of defenders. This window, they've brought in attackers. Next window, I think they're going to focus on the midfield. It's a good strategy, but I still think The midfield is where the game gets won. So this season we should be bracing ourselves to a lot of ups and downs. But all right, I'm just gonna go ahead and run quick through my first 11 for this game. First 11, and if you have anything, you can put that in the comment section. Let us know in the comment section. So for my first 11 in goal, that's a tough one because I don't even know who to go with. I want to say Tom Heaton because I would rather see Tom Heaton in goal for this game. There's no faith in Onana, no faith in Baindi. So I would rather see Tom Heaton in goal, but I just think this is the game where Baindi will still be in goal. I said it last game against Fulham. Baindi is not good. Amorim knows that, but he does a better job at passing. Onana didn't even do it at the last game against Grimsby. So Baindi does a better job at passing than Onana does. So we'd see Onana back in goal. And I think I would back three, they pick themselves. That's one of the positions where they pick themselves. We have Euro, Delete, Luke Shaw. That should be the back three. I don't think anyone has anything to disagree. Euro has had a good rest from the last game. Shaw, same. So they should come back to this game energized. Delete played 45 minutes. So yeah. Another position where we're going to have another debate are the wing backs. The wing backs. Our left wing back, Dogu. I think he's still young. He's still learning, and that's kind of understandable. He wasn't in the game against Grimsby. He got taken off at halftime. I think he comes back into this game because if he doesn't play, who do we play? Diego Leon is still developing. He's still young. He still needs to learn. I'd rather have Dogu over Leon. So Dogu is going to be back in this game. Bruno, we can't drop him. We saw what happened during the last game. We can't drop him. You might hate him or love him. He's still one of our most important players, if not the most important player. So I would go Bruno and Casemiro in the middle of the park, as it should be, because I think they play better. They do a better job, both of them. Now, the next conversation we need to have is the right wing back. Who do we bring in? Do we bring in Ahmad? Do we bring in Dalot? I don't know. Ahmad had a bad game. He had a very bad game against Grimsby. For the first goal, he lost the ball. Ugarte ran into him. That's how, we conceded the first goal against Grimsby. So he had a bad game. I don't know if you still bring him in. Like I said, I think he has a lot. I would rather see Ahmad at right wing back. I know everyone wants to see him at 10, but I'd rather see him at right wing back. And I think he still has a lot of work to do when it comes to playing that position alongside Mbeumo. So I would rather have Ahmad at right wing back. And now I have Mbeumo at the right 10 and Cunha at the left 10, That way they can both learn. Mason Mount, very important player. I've been giving him his credits this season. Hard one to drop, but we have to drop one person. Because if we don't drop him, what happens? Do we bring Mbeumo to the right wing back role? That's one of our the serious goal threats against Grimsby. Nobody could do anything, but he came in and scored. Would you rather have Mbeumo at right wing back just because you want to accommodate Mason Mount at 10? I don't think so. So I think we might have to rest Mason Mount for this game. Sesko should start up front as our striker. Mbeumo, Cunha, Ahmad, Casemiro, Bruno, Dogu, Euro, Delete, Shaw, Baindi. That's my first 11. Anything you would change, let me know in the comment section. Anything you don't agree with, let me know in the comment section, respectfully. And my score prediction for this game, I would go for a 2-0. We need to do everything possible to ensure that Burnley we don't concede against Burnley, because Burnley is the type of teams that will go up and they will sit back. They will sit back and make it very difficult for you. They will tell you, come on, break us down. And I don't think we have those midfielders yet who can really do that at Manchester United, Cunha, probably, but we haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen it yet. So we need to make sure we don't concede against Burnley, and we need to score goals. We need to take our chances. So I'm going for a 2-0 win, which is Very difficult to say because you might come out there with a 3-0 loss. But 2-0 win against Burnley at home. Go into the international break, reset, come back. Hopefully we can get a goalkeeper before the window shuts. We need one very so badly. I don't even know if we need a goalkeeper more than a midfielder or we need a midfielder more than a goalkeeper. But that's my preview to the game. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section and see you guys on our next video.